Good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of Hightop Sports. I got my main man, Javion Toombs, in the building. We have some technical difficulties. Okay, guys, okay, boys and girls. But we're gonna make some adjustments here and have a good time. What had happened was Javion has a PS5 and I have a PS4, and I didn't realize that you can't crossplay, even with the bundle and all this stuff. So we weren't prepared. That's on me. I apologize, but I still wanted to chit chat, have a good time with this, kind of get his insight on what it's like right now in the swamp in Gainesville. And then we will resume with some Madden play with you guys on Xbox after this. And then hopefully we can reconvene and go 1v1 with Javion Toombs, because he was talking a little smack, which I encourage. He said there was no chance. He's putting up 50 on me. And I was really looking forward to it. 50-0. But Javion Toombs, talk to me, man. How you feeling? How you feeling about Gainesville and this season coming up, man?
Oh, man, I'm loving Gainesville, and I'm loving the new vibe on the team. You know, like all the new guys coming there. You know, it feels like a family. You know, everybody clicking. You know, old guys talking to young guys. You know, everybody talking to everybody. You know, it's just a brotherhood here. You know, it feel like home.
That's awesome. And we keep hearing about this new vibe. And for those of you that don't know Javion, he entered last summer. You are a preferred walk-on, hoping to earn that scholarship. And so last summer, you're in your third semester now. Talk to us a little bit about that, because obviously you played with the last regime and now you're transitioning into this new one. Was it almost like a night and day difference from when you guys went away for Christmas break and when you came back? Just almost like a switch went off?
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually exactly how it was. Like, when we came back, you know, like, first day back, everybody was just, like, clicking. Like, it was just, like, a brand new energy inside the, like, locker room, you know. When we're working out, like, everybody just going hard, pumping each other up, you know. Like, everybody got each other back, you know. Like, during our runs, everybody, like, just with each other, stand with each other, you know, encouraging each other, you know. It's just, like everybody just clicking, like, way better than last year. It wasn't really like that last year.
It's so crazy. I love hearing that. I mean, Gainesville is getting fired up to keep hearing that, it's the same constant message coming out of Gainesville from the players. I mean, without getting too much into it, and again, it can always be turned to, hey, are we ragging on the old guys? Look, I think it's just culture change, right? But what is it what do you think that it is, the difference is this year from last year? Is it a certain player or just a certain group of guys that are just kind of taking the reign and really setting the tone?
Nah, but, like, I'd say maybe, like, more so it's more, like, Napier guys here now, and, like, more people recruited by Napier, whereas, like, when we had, like, a lot of more of the Mullen guys here, it's, like, whatever Napier wanted, it was kind of, like, in comparison to how Mullen was doing it, instead of just, like, doing it and trusting the process, you know? So it's, like, now it's, like, everybody just, like, clicked and locked in with what he's doing and trusting the process, you know, and just encouraging each other along, so it feels, like, way better.
I love that. That's really cool to hear it. Again, not a knock towards the other guys, but so the Mullen guys weren't 100% bought in to the Billy way, the Billy process. Not necessarily not trusting Billy, but again, those guys are brought in for Mullen's process, right? And that's something we talk about on the show all the time. It's like, look, you got to understand, these guys are brought in for a certain system. So if that system wasn't really working or maybe pulling out their strengths, eventually, like, look, this isn't going to work for me. So that's kind of what was happening. Is they were showing up every day, they were working hard, but buying in completely into that system was maybe that was kind of what was holding everyone back.
Yeah, no doubt.
I love that, man. So talk to me kind of about you and how it is. You're getting your third semester. You said you've got your schedule figured out. You get your naps clocked in. What time's nap time?
Nap time be like 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock? Because you're getting like 5:30, 4:30 in the morning?
You say what time do I wake up?
Yeah.
6:30, 7 o'clock.
6:30, 7 o'clock, and then from there, where we're going to breakfast, then working out. Walk me through it.
Okay. We got breakfast, then we got morning lifts, and then after that, we got class, then tutoring, then another tutor. Then I go to lunch. Then I get my nap, and then we got to be back at the facility around like 2:30. Then we got like meetings around like 3:30, and then we got practice at 4.
Doesn't stop.
Doesn't stop.
Is it, I mean, but it's got to be addicting, man. Like I think, like I mean, just it's got to be fun just to constantly come out and grind and work and see the results each day.
Nah, yeah, definitely. Like we love coming. Like it just makes the weeks go by so fast. Like we just there all the time. You know, it feel right to be there. Like it wouldn't feel right if we wasn't there. Like it's just so part of our routine now. Like we just gotta keep it going, keep coming in, keep working, putting in the work. We know it's gonna pay off. We just gotta keep putting it in.
I love it. I love it. I love hearing the hustle. I love hearing the grind. So I saw in high school you played running back and linebacker, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And it was a eight or eight school, right? From what?
Mm-hmm.
And you played in a championship game, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And how did you get? And so were you more running back or linebacker? Again, I know in high school you guys play both sides of the ball the whole time. Like it doesn't stop, especially if you're the guy.
Yeah, I really played everything besides quarterback, but I was mostly at I played Sam Becker, and then I was at running back most of my senior year.
And so coming out of high school, you had other offers outside of Florida.
Yeah, I had a couple D2 schools and a couple NAIA schools.
And so what made you choose to walk on to Florida versus going to those other schools where I'm more likely, obviously, probably would have started, right, and been the guy, but you were like, no, I'm going to come here, I'm going to work, I'm going to be the walk-on and work my way through. What was it that was enticing to you? Was it Billy?
Yeah, I really like what like his vision was for the program, and I liked how like it just felt when like I was here, and then like one time I was on a visit here, like this was still when Mullen was here, and then like I was just seeing like the new facilities, like the vision for the new facilities, and like how it all is gonna come together. And then like I got to like walk on the field and stuff, and then I just like I could always see myself playing there. Like I was a big like Bama fan, but like when we went to Bama, I wasn't as impressed as I was when we went to Florida. So I was like, when I got the opportunity to come here, I'm like, I can't turn it down, you know.
What was it that was more impressing from Bama? That's really cool to hear.
Like Bama, it seems more like a business than like a brotherhood, like people who love the game, you know what I'm saying? It's just something about it. I can't really put it together, but like at Florida, it's like a different work ethic, like a different vibe.
No, I totally get that, and I love that you're saying that because that's something that we preach on this channel as well too. Is that look, when I have conversations with this new class and then the players that are on this team, everyone again is on the same page. It just feels a certain way, and sometimes you can't put words to it because of how it makes you feel. You feel a part of something bigger than yourself. Whereas the Bama thing, look, again, not a knock, but the business aspect of it, you feel like you're kind of just another number, right? And you may not make an impact, and if you do, you don't really feel like it's appreciated because it's just kind of going through the system, right? It's like the cow on the herd line. It's just like next, right? Just kind of fall into place where Florida seems like a better a family vibe. I love hearing that. And so you're freshman going into your sophomore year, right? What is the plan for you? What position do they have you pegged for at Florida?
Right now I'm at cornerback.
Okay. And how are we liking it?
I love it. At first it was a different switch, you know.
Sure, yeah. Playing linebacker, running back, going to quarterback is it changes the game for sure.
Yeah, so I definitely had to get used to it, but I'm pretty comfortable at corner now. Like, I love playing DB9, but yeah, at first it was a hard switch, but you know.
So kind of. I love kind of getting to know the sport a little bit different, right, from a different perspective. So the linebacker position, more of that quarterback mindset when you're on defense, right? Running back, north and south, you're reading holes, you're reading defense as well to know which gap to fill in. Quarterback, though, which is why, like, and tell me if I'm wrong, on 7-on-7s, the cornerback has the disadvantage, right? Because they have to respond to the wide receiver. They're constantly playing, like, they have to react. You've got to be quick to react, which typically you see your most athletic guys on the cornerback position because You gotta be quick, you gotta be sharp, you gotta be able to cut angles off, right? So talk to me about that transition from linebacker to cornerback. What was the biggest hurdle that you had to overcome?
Um, I would say like hip mobility, cause like
Okay.
really like you going left and right, you just like shuffling, it ain't really like turning and running and opening up, so like
Sure.
when I switched to like corner, I had to like get my hips right, because like I just have bad hips. It's a real hard. It's like two totally different positions. You going from like left and right to like really just mirroring a guy running back. Like you running backwards, but you got to mirror a guy pretty much. Like it's just a switch. It's a hard switch.
Yeah, no, I mean, because again, like linebacker, you're kind of keeping everything in front of you. You're either going this way or this way. Where the cornerback, you got to be able to turn or keep up with it running backwards. So that makes sense. That's great that you're able to make that transition. And obviously, I mean, you're still having some great success. Got some great quarterbacks you get to learn from as well. Who right now is taking you on as kind of the bigger brother and under their wing?
I say Jason Marshall.
Okay, good stuff. Good guy.
Yeah, great guy.
I love that. And how's Coach Ray? How's we got a question from Dominic Tudor. How's playing underneath him?
C-Ray the GOAT, man. C-Ray the best coach in the business, man.
Really?
Yeah, no doubt.
Talk to me a little bit. Elaborate on that. What makes him the GOAT in your eyes? What is it that is that a you opinion, or is that kind of a pretty good consensus across the defense?
I think everybody can agree on that one. But why I say that is just like he just keep it real. Like he gonna talk more than football with you. He gonna talk about life. Like every time we meet, it's not just like watching film on the board, just going over plays. Like some days he'll just come in there and speak life to you. And then on the field he gonna coach you. But like what I'm saying, it ain't like where like he like hate you. Like he gonna be hard on you, of course. But like he love you. You know what I'm saying? He just. And then, like, the techniques and stuff that he be bringing, like, the stuff he teach you about the game, like, he real smart. So, like, he be putting you on stuff that not a lot of coaches know. And plus, he had a real good background. So, it's real easy to believe him. So, he done did what he did. So, he got it to back it up. So, that's good.
So there's something you said that I think people might not truly understand when you said that he kind of talks to you. He's real with you, right? Not every day when he comes in to practice or to watch film, it's not always football. Sometimes he's coming in teaching us a life lesson, right?
Yeah.
And there's something very powerful in that when somebody can come in and, again, just kind of break down, have a one-on-one with you, and relate to what you're doing on the field to real life, which allows you to kind of digest what you do each and every day, right? And break down what you're doing. And that's something I spoke to kind of with the new offensive coordinator Armstrong coming in. Sometimes it's not always about X's and O's and understanding the game through and through. It's how can they relate to you guys and have a great conversation and connect with you and connect it to real life. So I love that you mentioned that because we talk about that all the time. We as fans don't always see that. Right, we just kind of think it's X's and O's and it's black and white and here's what they should be doing. It's like, well, no, sometimes the bond has to be there because you have to be willing to go out there and die for your coach to a certain extent, right? How has the team reacted with Coach C. Ray getting more responsibility on the defensive side? Was there a transition of excitement with that, or was it kind of just keep on moving? We expected this kind of thing.
Nah, I think it was like pretty exciting. Everybody agreed like that's who we wanted to be if we wasn't getting a new coach. Like everybody agreed like C-Ray was the guy. Like safety love him, the corners love him, and plus like he'll teach you both. Like he know the game at both positions. Like he real intelligent. So like everybody wanted him to be the guy no matter what happened.
I love that. Well, talk to me about you a little bit, Javion. What's your goals for this year, right? Not necessarily the team goals, but what do you have marked up on the bathroom window or your vision board, right, for this year for you?
I want to make the travel team. Make an impact on special teams wherever I can. Special teams is just like my biggest opportunity right there. I feel like I started doing good there. I could earn my scholarship that way.
Sure.
Special teams, I'm gonna make the travel squad, so gotta make the you know, got to do what I got to do. But I'm looking forward to this spring, really get to showcase what I can do, especially in the blue
Orange
and
and blue
orange
game.
game. Yeah,
Yeah.
orange and blue. So, that's what I'm really looking forward to, just turning up in that game and then letting them know what I could really do.
Yeah, because last year you weren't there for that game, so you didn't get much on that. And again, I mean, coming in on the summer as a freshman, as a walk-on, look, you're starting kind of back into back of the line, right? And now you're kind of grinding, and now you've got the orange and blue game, so now you've got some more reps underneath you, right? You haven't gone through the phases, so this is your first time through the phases as well, isn't it?
First time through the phases.
How is that? Is it whooping you, or you handling yourself?
Nah, I'm handling myself, but it's definitely hard. If you ain't living right, it'll definitely expose you. But yeah,
Really?
I can't say it's easy, but I'm definitely handling myself.
So living right meaning getting in a schedule, routine, eating the right way, right? It's very easy if you're lacking in any of those areas, it'll show during the phases.
Yeah, no doubt.
I love that. That's so cool to hear. So with the orange and blue game, you're expected to get some time and see the field. Is that how that is their game plan? Do they have a game plan for you? Kind of like, hey, we expect to have you for this many plays, or not yet?
Nah, not yet. We got our first spring practice on Saturday, so looking forward to that. We still in foundation right now, so I'm ready for Saturday.
Ooh, Saturday, boy. That's so, man. We wait all season for it. Then the season blinks and it's over. And then it's like January and February, and it's like, all right, we're ready for spring ball. So it got here faster than I expected. We're excited. It's give us some more energy to talk about. We're gonna excited to hear about all the noise coming out of the camp. Tell me what do you, when you're not playing football, obviously, or taking naps, or getting spanked by me and Madden. What's Javion doing?
Well, I be on the game a lot, but I like to play basketball in my free time at the rec center.
Okay.
Or I'd be chilling with my teammates. We'll go to the mall or something, or out to eat, just team bonding.
And are you close? Marshall's is who you're closest with, or who are you closest with on the team right now? Kind of where the clicks at? I know there's clicks.
Closest I'm with, I say probably Dakota Mitchell, Will Norman.
Okay, IMG. Yeah, D lineman.
Yeah. I had hosted him one time, and then we clicked, and then when he got here, we always be with each other like that. My dog. Yeah.
Do you have any roommates, or is it just yourself?
Nah, I stay with Dakota Mitchell and
okay.
Justice.
Oh, Justice Boone. Okay. You know what? Now that I look at your painting in the background, I feel like there's a kind of vibe in that. I remember when I had him on, he had some kind of interesting paintings going on. Is there just a vibe in that? You got the same kind?
Nah, he got a little. His a little bit different.
Okay, but same feel though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that a spaceman?
Yeah.
The irony. I always wear a spacesuit when we get a new commit. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. That's incredible. I love it. I absolutely love it. Justice, he's a good time, man. We had him on. He was talking smack too, I think, about playing Madden. Y'all play Madden against one another?
Yeah, we 1-1 right now. He's scared to play me again, man.
What? Does he have a PS5 as well?
Yeah, he got a PS5.
I gotta get a PS5. Only way I'm gonna be able to play with you guys. This is ridiculous. I gotta step it up. So 1-1. Who won the first and who won the second game?
All right, I won the first, and then he won the second, but he won't give me my rematch.
You gotta have the rematch, man. If anything,
I need it. I need my rematch.
If there was a way I could figure out how to stream you guys on here, we could bring you on, and I'll just commentate to have you two.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, if we could figure out how I could get yours to stream what your guys are playing, if I could watch, you know what I'm saying? That would be a good time. I'll do some Googling. I couldn't figure this out, but maybe I could figure that out. We'll bring you two on, and we'll settle the debate on Hightop. I think that'll be the move for sure. That'll be a good one.
Yeah, let's do that.
I love it. Well, Javion, tell people where they can follow you so they can kind of keep up with your progress through spring ball. Look, man, excited to see what you're going to be able to do on the field. I love doing these interviews, getting to know the team that much more, getting to know you guys, building a relationship. Now I've got something to look forward to for the Orange and Blue game. See how you're gonna do, earn some reps, and then again, obviously your goals for this year, make the travel ball team. So I'm gonna be keeping out. I'll be keeping tabs. I'll shoot you a message, see how you're doing, man. I know you're busy, so don't no sweat. But I'm gonna be cheering you on for sure, man. Tell them where they can follow you though.
All right, on Twitter, my name Javion Toombs right there, and then on Instagram, Himothy with 2 M's and 2 Y's.
Good stuff. Well, Javion, again, I do apologize for my dumbheadedness and not understanding the concept of crossplay. I do appreciate you hopping on here, though. I know that the Gator fam appreciates it anytime we get some more insight to kind of just how the family's doing, how you guys are doing. Always gets us excited, especially when it's February. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, you've been great, man. You've been awesome to communicate with. Like I said, I really appreciate you coming on here. Be safe, be good. I'll be in touch if I can get my PSF 5 figured out, and we'll definitely try to make up this day. I'm not scared like Boone is, okay? Just so we're clear.
It sounds like you're scared.
I promise, I'm not. I want the smoke. I want all the smoke. All right, Bubba. Well, you be good, man. Be safe, and we'll be in touch, boss.
All right, for sure. Appreciate you.